Okay, got everything all cleaned up, put back together. And we're gonna see about doing some honey extracting. If I can get them out. There we go. A little bit. We're going to get it taken out, and then we might actually give the frames back to them so that they can put some syrup in it. Okay, I'll get back with you once I get extracting, and actually once I practice with it so I don't look like a total fool trying to do it. So I'll be back in a bit. Bye. And so sticky. And they're not drawn out very good, so, or very far. So I was figuring I would try using this roller. It looked like it would probably work the best. That's some thick honey in the center there. Ooh, I'll bet if I had wetted the roller down, it's making a mess. Seen a couple videos where people had used a heat gun, and I actually think I might give that a try. I think we've got one, I'm not sure. Yeah, see this. This one wasn't super drawn out, but it had gotten bowed one side, so they didn't draw very much on this back side. So I figured strip it off and recenter it and let the bees do their thing. Stick with the fork. See, some of these weren't drawn super good, but now I'll be able to extract all of this, and I'm gonna give the frames back to a couple of them and replace a couple of ones in there so that they can fill them up with the sugar syrup I'm giving them. finally talked to Harris, and we ended up talking for like 2 hours. His hunting trip didn't go so good as far as for hunting. I guess for where he was permitted at, they had a fire or whatever, so it was all burnt out. And we weren't able to do any hunting, but got to do some nice camping. Well, let's see if we can find the third one. It's about the same. That's the thing. I think all the rest of these are full. Okay, got it balanced somewhat. I discovered something with deeps sideways. It's pretty hard to get it balanced. And the other thing I discovered, I have very thick honey. I mean, trying not to make a mess. We have had some failures. Yeah. But, you know what? Even the failures, they still work. Because we just put it out there for the bees. But, it's going to take a while. And if I continue with deeps as supers, I'm definitely going to want a larger spinner. But there we have it. We're getting honey. Good. Well, there we have it. I accidentally dumped my filter in there, or not filter, strainer in there, so a bunch of the wax fell in. But I'll just let it sit and rise to the top. Tastes pretty good. Well, it's doing its job. I don't really care for having to set the deep sideways. Really does a number on the center of the frame. But more of it saved than scraping all of it out and smashing it. So, and this stuff's draining. Get a little bit of wax out of it. That'll be cool. Got 2 more over here, and then 4 or 5 of them, 5 of them over in my nuke box. I forget what they're called, the plastic nuke boxes. Yeah, that I got my swarm, or my total brain blank watching the honey drip. Yeah, I did a moisture test or whatever on it, and it's sitting at 15.5 to 16, so that's pretty good. And it looks like I might get about a half a bucket of honey, maybe a bucket of honey, because I still have a medium super on it out there. That's going to take a while. Is the drip slow? Alright, I'm going to turn you off.